And welcome back, guys. Figured pick up where I left off from the last video, and just gonna just plant some rows in this field and just enjoy the actual activity of that, just sitting in the cab and pulling the planter through. Why not? And it's not too big of a field. I should have started down there, but I was expecting to plant canola in this field, and then realized after my purchase at the shop that, well, actually realized once I had parked in the field with my brand new planter that it was not capable of planting canola seed. So something I should have noticed when I was shopping for planters, but not that big of a deal. I'm kind of making it up as I go along. Early days, just getting this farm started, and then in probably a couple of days or so I'll be flying back to the California farm, which is my main operation. Everything is new here. You can see the tractor I'm sitting in right now is just reached 0.3 hours, so everything is very new and just getting broken. And it's been a while since I have pulled a, it's been a while since I've planted without GPS, which, yeah, I know how that sounds, but it's not that bad. But yeah, well, actually one of my previous videos was in the 9520 RX that I have at the California farm, and I was fully using GPS to help me line up and plant. I do have a seed drill at that farm, the 1590, which I'm pretty familiar with. But yeah, it's been a while since I've had to do everything manually. And the biggest thing that or the inconvenience that I'm dealing with right now is the ridge markers are not leaving a mark in the standing crop here, so it's just taking a little bit more concentration to try and make this look decent as I'm planting, but I'm not too worried about it. It's just going to be sunflowers, which I probably will not do anything with, just leave it as a cover crop, something to just look pretty. So that's all I have in idea. That's all I have on my mind right now for this field. And I just literally just wanted to just sit in the tractor for a while and enjoy planting and then enjoy this scenery, because this is a really beautiful day. A couple days ago I arrived here and it was just raining all day long. And then the next thing I did, once it cleared up a bit, was go get some soil samples and in some of the fields, including one I just purchased, which I will be visiting eventually. Oops. But yeah, this is just oddly pleasing just to just to do this simple act of just sitting in the cab and enjoying the act of just planting. I mean, I don't know, maybe some of you understand. I mean, having done this in real life, it's, just brings me back to that feeling of sitting in an actual tractor. So just something I enjoy, and the reason I'm making these videos. But yeah, this sim just captures that really well. So many little details that are well captured, and there's a lot of different things I could list that this sim does well, which is one reason I'm still using it, even though I think that there is a newer version. Excuse me. I'm curious how the new version is, but I really just there's a lot of things I like about this version, FS19, so that's what I'm sticking with. Of course, there's a lot of different mods too that I enjoy, that I've spent a couple years acquiring and learning how to use and everything, so I kind of screwed myself cutting through the field there. It wouldn't be that big of a deal to drive over what I previously planted, but I was trying to, not do that. But, oh well, I'm just enjoying the act of pulling the planter right now. So, but yeah, some things I've got to think of going forward based on the soil tests. These fields are going to need some nitrogen, and what I could do is just plant a lot of legumes, apart from actually spreading fertilizer on the fields like manure and things. I try not to use synthetic fertilizer, but yeah, I could plant legumes and stuff and just get some of that nitrogen in the soil and see if it actually does that, see if the sim actually recognizes that those plants will add nitrogen to the soil. I don't remember off the top of my head if it does that or not. I'm actually still relatively new to the precision farming mod and seasons mod, whichever one of those deals with soil quality. It probably is the precision farming mod now that I think of it. But yeah, I just try to take the soil sample data and try to plan accordingly to that. Yeah, I mean, this isn't totally hard. I mean, I can just follow the existing rows, but talking while driving is, just me slipping my concentration. So, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. The tractor pretty much drives itself anyway. Just don't jerk the wheel a bunch. So, I might, you know what? Now that I think of it, instead of just sitting here for the next who knows how long and planting this entire field, I could just stop here and do like a half and half field, which yeah, I think I'll just do that actually, because that'll be super satisfying to see sunflower and canola in one field, just half and half. I can already see it in my head. I really like that idea, so I'm just going to do that. I'll make this my last line, and I'll plan on finishing the rest of the field with canola, which means I'm going to jump in the other tractor. So this will be a more exciting video actually, now that I just thought of this. So let me just back up a little bit, and I try not to drive over the seed. So yeah, I need to get I need to do a pass at that end too actually. But you know what, I think let me just park this now. I can come back and finish that later. That's my coolant temperature. And just let this sit for a minute. It's not that hot of a day, really. This thing shouldn't be too hot. And this is pretty loose soil based on the soil test, so nothing too strenuous to plant in. There we go. One's at 85 now. I like this tractor. I haven't been using cases in a long time, so it's a really good looking tractor. I really like it. So yeah, I know what this looks like. It's not the best looking, but I'm not done. I have to do a pass through here, but also this was literally just me wanting to just hop in the tractor and just start planting. No real plan at all. So yeah, so I should take this. So this is what I'm using to carry seed around. And also I'll just, I'm gonna need seed anyway. But let me just drive, I'm gonna have to get in the other tractor anyway. Should be using that gator more. Everything needs to get some time on it, some hours and miles and everything, get some wear and tear on this stuff. So course, my Fendt has already gotten some action. It's pretty dirty right now. I'm just going to park this here and jump in one of my all-time favorites. Love the way this thing sounds when it starts up. Of course, it's got all the different computers and everything in it too. So, love the sound of that. This thing is a beast. It's an awesome looking tractor. It's even got the European plates on it, which is a really nice detail. So this is a mod and it comes with many different features. I'm a huge fan of this. Sounds amazing, especially when it's full throttle pulling a planter or under load. It's really nice sound quality. But I'm going to drive this. Look, 0 hours too on this. Literally just bought it and drove it to park it, and now I'm going to finally use it. So you can see the substantial ride height difference too. This thing sits pretty high. Yeah, just an awesome sounding piece of equipment. Get my flashes on. I'm seeing traffic coming. And I'll go make another purchase now for the farm. Go get my specialized Great Plains planter, which is also able to plant into existing crop and essentially overwrite the crops in the field. So all the tire noise, this thing, yeah, this is a really nice tractor too. Just rolls down these roads. You know, not too far of a drive, but as I start expanding and going to more distant fields, it's going to be interesting navigating all these tight roads with the larger equipment. Sorry if that's irritating, but I'm just going to turn that off and park this out of the way and purchase my bigger planter and make sure it's able to plant canola. And eventually I've got to get this stuff moved too. I've got to bring the flatbed truck down here and move that stuff. Oops. Okay, so back to this. Planters. Scroll to the mod end here. So this is the planter I was talking about, Great Plains, and it's a specialized planter because it's able to, as it says in the bottom text there, plant directly in to existing crops. So yes, canola is available to plant canola, and now I see my mistake. Later, when I was browsing planters, I missed that this does not allow canola, but no big deal. That's why we're going to purchase this one right now. And it looks like none of those. Okay, so none of those allow that, but this is my go-to planter, even though it's quite large. This is the best. So nope, we're going to bid that new, of course. And I'm just trying to remember which attachment point I like. Yeah, I will go 3-point, just so it allows you to raise up the planter a little bit. There we go. It's one of my all-time favorite planters in this sim. So it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Love this thing. Yeah, this is a... Oof. I'm getting excited now. Beautiful. Love it. Alright. Hop in this beast. Just love seeing this thing sitting there. Oh yeah, I'm going to need... Well, I can bring the pickup truck back here and just pick up seed, but that's right. So I'll drive this back to the farm. Gotta hook this up. Just let you enjoy the sounds. I think it's a little curb here, yeah. And go park this and then bring the pickup truck just to get some more seed. Which, now that I think about it, I wonder if the pickup truck is able to refill this planter, or if I need to actually get a seed tender in case that'll be another purchase for later. But I think I can actually, this thing, I'll show you one of the cool things this tractor can do. Yeah, you can actually just have the door, leave that open. Oh yeah, I can crack the window too. There we go. Crack it, I mean open it. And this, oh yeah, the hood can raise and lower. Let me do that real quick. Pretty cool. Yeah, this is one of my favorite mods. So I gotta connect this by hand. And yeah, so yeah, I think the 3-point's probably the best. Good call there. And I guess, so this might not have hoses to hook up to, which is just something that would be there. There would be other connections that just are not. So no biggie, just a little detail thing. But the other planter that I just purchased does require you to connect hoses. I'm talking about the mod, of course. The mods that make you do all the little extra things like have to get out to connect stuff. But anyway, I ramble. I digress. Pull this out straight. There's not a lot of room to turn this thing around, actually. It looks really pretty, by the way. That is really pretty looking. I'm gonna turn that off for a second, just so I can I'm gonna get a screenshot of that later. That is really nice looking. Wow. Okay, my flash is on. I think I'm just gonna cut straight through this little grass, so I'm not gonna twist myself up here. There's no cars coming. Just gonna ride through here real quick. Since this thing is much longer. And just, there we go. Okay. There's no traffic. Just head on down the road real quick. Awesome. Wow. That just struck me how much machine is behind me compared to the other planter. Make sure I'm not overhanging this too much. That true story. So when I was actually working for a farm in real life, they were pulling a planter that looks just like this. So you can imagine just like this with the things that hang out on each end, but the planter boxes, I should say. All the different attachments for that hang out over the side. Oh, I did not want to end up in a tight squeeze like this. Slow down, please. There we go. So, like I was saying, true story. They were going down the road one day, and they actually had a car that was trying to pass from behind. They, for whatever reason, just decided to drive straight through the pieces that are hanging off the side, just to try and put it in simple terms. The planter, planter wheels and everything, they drove and destroyed all that stuff on the one side of the planter. So I just it sticks in my mind, even though this is a sim and I don't think, it wouldn't happen, but I just I think back to that day of responding to that scene and just seeing the planter just totally destroyed from one end. That sticks in my head. So fun story, fun fact of the day or whatever. But yeah, this is awesome. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to hop in the pickup truck now. And yeah, I'll just do, so this will be no time at all to finish planting the field, but I do like that idea of doing half and half as my first official planted field here. So, who's a good dog? Yes, looks like I'm hurting him. I'm trying to pet him. I swear that's the pet function, even though it looks like he's in pain for some reason. I think this is, I gotta turn the help window back on. Can't remember all these different controls. Oh, I fed him by accident. I was gonna throw his ball. That's, oh, okay. Huh, how do you throw the ball? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll do that later. Alright, so hop in the pickup truck. and just go. There is a little bit of seed left over, but I might as well just go refill the pallets. This is a really nice truck, work truck. Just that the different camera angles are preset, so you switch from one camera angle and it automatically locks you above the rear of the truck. So just almost like a backup camera in a way. But they can hold so many different things. It's got the laptop function on the tailgate, and this is just a really nice preloaded vehicle for the sim. Just hurry down here real quick. So, oh, it looks like wow. So the first planter, which I already forgot what the name of it is, the numbering of it, but the planter that's currently attached to the case tractor, it took basically just one seed pallet, I guess. So I still have one full one according to the truck here. But obviously the Great Plains that I just purchased, the large planter will be taking a larger quantity of seed. So, so I'm driving back here just to pick up one pallet, which is all I can fit in this truck. Eventually I'll just get a seed tender, which I have at the California farm, and that's what I use to fill up all the planters. But yeah, for now, just starting out, try and start small, not purchase too many things at once. And another nice thing about this truck in the sim is you can just park next to the seed bag and it'll fill it up. So otherwise you have to do like, you know, actually using a skid loader or telehandler or something to move the bags around and get them in position just right to refill equipment and stuff. So it's handy. I do like the more realistic, time-consuming things that just make it feel like real life. So I don't think I've purchased a set of forks for that skid loader now that I think about it, or skid steer. So, okay, now we got traffic coming. But yeah, this will be nice. I'm really looking forward to when it starts growing, canola and sunflower together. That'll look really nice. I think, that's how I'm picturing it in my mind. And then I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to plant in the other fields, and if I want to do it for money or for research. Because this is not, I don't play in the survival mode or whatever it is that you start off with limited money and everything like that. So I think it's how it works anyway. I just do the free play scenarios. All right, around this end. Really satisfying to see brand new equipment getting ready to go to work, planters, and yeah, that's just like, yeah, that looks great to me. Just the colors of that equipment in the distance, and I will find out if this truck can reload this planter, if I'm gonna have to change my plan here. Okay, look, so yeah, the lid's opening up, which means it wants to take on seed. Let's see if that'll work. Oops, not that. Always hit that hood by accident. Okay, there we go, refill sower. And there we go, loading bar. And I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I remember canola. Switched, ready to go. Sweet. And oh yeah, look, we've got the GPS. I don't know why the GPS is showing it's turned on right now. So I don't know if you can see next to my gray box in the right-hand corner here. There's the three symbols. One is glowing green right now, next to above the white steering wheel. I don't know if you can see it, if it's drawing your attention or not, but that is currently showing on, which I didn't turn it on, but this tractor has capability for the GPS planting mod. So yeah, it looks like, so I wonder how much seed this thing can take. Probably 2.5 or 2 3/4 of the full seed pallets. So not quite 3 seed pallets for this planter. But now this truck is empty, so I'm just going to go ahead and park this next to the shop. Cool. Well, that's accomplished. And man, what a beautiful day. Gotta figure out. I'm not sure if I want to just use GPS on this because I'm gonna have to take some time to figure that out and set that up. I'm already. This video's long already again. But yeah, based on the length of this video already, I think I'll just stop here and then just have the next video will be planting with my brand new Great Plains planter. So awesome, really satisfying progress so far. So yeah, I'll try to keep these videos under 30 minutes, so I'll just do that in the next one. Thank you for watching, and shouldn't be too long till the next one's up and we can finish this one field.